Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome as well. So today we are doing an exciting video and it's about faking them brows, and I call it let's fake them brows. Let's fake them brows. So the first thing that you want to go in with is an old toothbrush. Please just use an old one and just brush up your bushy eyebrows if you have any. If you don't have any, I guess you have to skip this part. But yeah, whatever you have on your face that is called eyebrows, you just need to brush them a bit. So the next thing that I'm going to do is to use water. You can totally use a setting spray to wet your soap, and the one that I have is by Sunlight Green Bar, guys. You can use any soap, but I find that Sunlight is strong, you guys. There's nothing stronger than this thing. It raised us and it still remains Sunlight. Okay, so I usually like to brush my brows upwards. So you want to brush them upwards so that you can have every eyebrow, like, so you can have eyebrows going one direction, more like grooming them. I don't know what it's called, but I'm trying to make sure that even my stubborn eyebrows are going upwards so that I can curve them towards the direction that they're supposed to go. So as you can see, I think I used a little bit more soap because my eyebrows, you guys, you can see that I think I have a lot of eyebrows, and I'm so scared to tweeze. And one of my friends asked me if they could tweeze me and for free, and I was like, no, I can't tweeze my brows, but it would be good. It's great. They look more better when they are shaved, in a way, like trimmed. I don't know what you guys, tweezed actually, yes. So they look much more better when they like that. So as you can see, towards the end, I'm more like brushing them upwards, but a bit tilted. I don't know what direction is that. More like tilted. Guys, Sihua is not my mother tongue. So yeah. So that's how my brows are looking. They're looking a bit stupid, but it's okay. Got this method from a friend, and she told me you can set your brows using soap, and I was like, what will happen if I use my soap before drawing them? And I was like, let's try it. And guys, that is the best decision I've ever made in my life. My brows stay in place the whole freaking day. I don't even have to use a lot of product, and because my brows are in shape, they're like, they're clean. You can actually choose to go out like that, but if you are extra, you can go in with an essence or any brow pencil or brow powder, whatever option you prefer. I actually don't like this essence liner, you guys. It's not precise. I think it's always better to choose a brow pencil that is a bit precise, the one that is like sharpened, so that you can draw hair-like strokes. So the trick here is to make sure that you are drawing hair-like strokes. You are not coloring in, you guys. Please do not color in. We are not coloring. We colored in grade R, we colored in grade 1. Here we are drawing, okay? Please, you want to make sure you are like drawing the one in a direction, more like in a direction of where your hair is growing, please. So the brushing method would actually help you determine where your hair is going. That's why I first prefer to use it just like that, so that it can be easier for me to fill them in. So that is me with them filled. Some people actually prefer to go out like this, which is totally fine, but so we're gonna cut this thing in 3 phases, more natural, less natural and more dramatic, I don't know, something like that. Yeah, So I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in color Fawn and my Q-tip here, as you can see, and I'm just going to cover my lower part for now because we are graduating this eyebrow thing. Depending on how you like it, you can totally brush them. You can totally brush your brows and leave them like that. You can fill them in and leave them like that. You can fill the under. You can fill the lower brow and leave it like that. And another option is what you're gonna see as I go. You can actually use the same concealer above your brows and leave it like that, or you can be more dramatic and just keep on watching. You'll see what I mean. So as you can see here, I'm trying to outline my brows. And you guys, I really don't like using a brush to cover my lashes because I feel like I have more control using my Q-tip, and that is me showing you guys how it looks like when you cover the lower lash down there. So I'm just going to take in the same LA Girl Pro Concealer to just more like create an even base on my eyelid. So did you see, you guys, I just like showed you that my brush is clean, because some of you would say don't use unclean brush. I used a very clean one. It's just that the brush itself is brown, and hence yes. So as you can see, I was cleaning the lower part of my eye and I didn't apply any product, just to carve out the upper part to give it a more natural. It's not really natural, but it's more or less intense than the brows that I would normally go for. I normally go for this brow when I'm just like trying to chill, you know, trying to be a cool girl, like no makeup day in a way, you know, trying to fool the system, okay? So I'm taking the very same Q-tip and I'm carving out the upper why am I saying lashes? I actually hate lashes, actually, guys. Eyebrows, we are carving out the upper brow. It's still a bit natural because I didn't fill in. I'm just like showing you where you can leave out your brows as you wish, because you guys, this is makeup. You can do whatever you want with it. You can actually leave your brows just like that, you know. You can just do that. It's makeup. You can do whatever you want with it. I actually would like to say that do not copy someone's shape. Brows are personal. I feel like you cannot have as thick. I draw thick eyebrows because I have natural thick brows, so me going beneath my brows, it wouldn't make sense, isn't it? So you want to make sure you follow your eye shape, you follow your eyebrow shape. You guys, do not, please, if you are trying to mimic a certain shape and then cover everything towards the end, towards the tail, and redraw your shape, I think that's the only best way. You cannot just go thick beyond your lashes just like that. Just make sure that you find your shape, you find yourself, and I swear you'll make it in life. So so as you can see, I went back to my essence eyeliner to fill in the brows because I like drama. I am dramatic, so I'm just going to fill them in, and you are still not rubbing in, you guys. You want to make sure you are drawing hair strokes. Like if you saw, so towards the front, you want to make sure you are light-handed towards the front of your eyebrows. Please do not have harsh brows from the start to the end. Can we have some gradient? Say amen, somebody. Amen, please draw. I like to leave a bit of spaces in between the lines towards the front of my eyebrows, and I like to make sure that I'm light-handed with it, because we don't want to look like we don't want to look like clowns, okay? Because I like drama, because I love bold looks, I am going in with 2 shades or 1 shade lighter than concealer lighter than my skin tone, and this one is in color creamy beige. And you guys, the trick is, do not use a very light concealer on top of your brow unless if you are very good at blending and you know you're going to carve it out. You don't want to have two lines going on top of your brow, like, yo, my god, that is something that you don't want. So this is the risk that I'm taking. Usually it's always better to use a very light concealer underneath your brows when you're going in with a very bright eyeshadow. That way, you guys, I promise you, your eyeshadow will pop. You will have the most popping eyeshadows on earth if you use a lighter concealer, more especially beneath your brows. That is the only key that I'm gonna give you. I will never tell you guys to use a lighter concealer on top of your brows. I don't know who needs to hear this, but somebody out there, please do not use white concealer, okay? I don't know what kind of English do you want me to talk. I don't know what accent do you want me to have for you to understand that. Please do not use a white concealer on top of your brows, because you're gonna look like a clown, and that's not what we're going for, isn't it? Unless, of course, we are clowning on that day. You girl, you can do you. You can draw those eyebrows white. You can have those white marks, boundaries, create your own walls there. Like, go rough, go nice, South Africa, go free. It's freedom. Everything is free, so you do you. But if you really like the way I do my brows, please just do what I tell you. Please. Thank you. You're welcome. As you can see, the same thing that I was telling you, I'm using Color Fawn. That is the first concealer that I used on beneath when we were creating sort of a natural look that I was showing you guys. This is more like my skin tone, or at least one shade lighter than my skin tone. I tell you guys, when you apply foundation on top of this, that thing will disappear, gone. They will look like the brows are yours, the brows are yours, the brown is they are yours. And one thing I've seen that I don't understand is people having a unibrow. A unibrow is when your brows are meeting. More like you don't have I don't even know what part it is. You see the square part in between your brows? I think God made it for a reason. He wants us to have it. May you please leave it alone and erase them brows when you're done, because we cannot have brows meeting. Unless if, of course, as I said, you are going for a unibrow, sis. If you're going for a unibrow, then please go for it. But I think it's more nicer to leave your brows apart from each other, I guess. So this is my simple, I think like it's a simple 3-step eyebrow tutorial that I have for you. As you can see, this is my final look, and I think they look so nice. They look so natural-ish. Of course, I think they look nice. You guys, I hope you enjoyed, you liked everything, and I hope I was not too fast for you, because I think it was pretty much simple. Please don't forget to subscribe, to like, comment down below. Also click on the notification button. You guys, I see we are growing. We are approaching our 100, and I can't wait to have that giveaway for you. And oh my goodness, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for supporting your girl. See you on the next one.